to play in a central false nine role with confidence in Higuain and particularly in the first half, last time out against Nigeria. He's got to sparkle again. We're halfway through the year and we're into part 2 of the 2018 World Cup with a matchup that really is worthy of the eyes of the world. That's not cleared away. Di Maria's managed to get the cross over, but the cross is over and out.
Get more of the ball in the middle of the pitch.
Mbappé. It's Mascherano who came slamming in. It's a free kick for France. Mbappé was too quick for the lot of them. It really is time for the biggest stars to shine as brightly as they can. Griezmann's one of them. Armani was beaten all ends up. Mbappé couldn't climb. Armani couldn't get off the floor. Close to perfection from Griezmann. Close.
Exquisite.
Oh, a bit of room on the other side for the first time for France. No way into Mbappé. Messi. There's the return. In comes Pogba. And Tagliafico beaten to that by Mbappé. Watch him go. Mascherano won't get near him. And Mbappé down! It's a penalty for France. Grabbed at in desperate fashion by Marcos Rojo, who's collected a yellow card as well.
Well, it's a ridiculous challenge from Rojo. 100% penalty from here. I think it's Banega, gives the ball away, but watch this for a run.
Notch. Griezmann scored from the spot against Australia as France started with a 2-1 win in this stadium. The man who was France's major star at the European Championships on home soil 2 years ago. Here comes Griezmann. France have the lead. Most of the stadium is silenced. The little pocket of Petit France is quite the opposite. France 1, Argentina 0. No mistake from their main man, and there never looked like being one.
Well, it's nice and calm. The keeper's gone too early. I mean, he's not really got it. He's credited with the goal, but that man Mbappé did.
France go long and go quickly, and Mbappé goes down again in the box, and the referee, well, has he given another? Goodness me. Yellow card's out. Has he pointed to the spot, or is it just outside?
Well, first and foremost, unbelievable pass from Pogba. Love this, great run. Look at that for a pass. Looking for power rather than finesse.
Another problem for goalkeepers nowadays is which way is it going to go, because the swerve and dip some of these players can get on that ball. You think you know which way it's going. Trying to second guess who'll hit it is another problem. It is Pogba who does hit it. Boy, did he hit it. Banega is on the ball again, going for goal. It's a big deflection on that Argentina corner. Lloris stays back. Angry wave of the... That was Perez on the spin, and that is really good goalkeeping from Hugo Lloris. Offside, Perez.
Yeah.
Should have been. Flag stayed down. And pulling wide for France. Giroud getting into the middle. Griezmann wandering there by himself, but putting it into the gloves of Armani. That's a better ball in. Poked right across. Really good cross from Benjamin Pavard. It was curling away from the defenders. It didn't stick with Giroud. Here's Mbappé again. That time, Tagliafico kept his eyes firmly on the ball, not the... Griezmann, 3-on-3 for France, going forward. Griezmann he was caught late. Giroud down now, and that will be a free kick for Argentina. Guilty of the second defence there. Wonder if any action will be taken for that first flying tackle on Kante. He was still down as Giroud left top towards Giroud. Griezmann. Two were with him. Out to Di Maria. Di Maria back to Messi.
Oh,
there was a tangle of feet as Messi got into the penalty area. The referee had a perfect view of it. Pavard gets it. Pavard went for the early. Griezmann, Pavard. Giroud who went flying for it. Any sort of slight touch and it might have been a problem for Argentina.
well, it's really good play from...
This has drifted in. Messi. Messi's got on with it pretty quickly. Season before last they were in the second division in Germany and got promoted. They'd flown under the radar in France before that. It's a long way from goal, but what a strike! What a strike from Angel Di Maria! It is a shot from the heavens! A rocket out of nowhere has made it France 1, Argentina 1. Sacre bleu, Hugo Lloris. Unstoppable.
Well, you won't see many better strikes of a football than this. Look at that. Probably the best goal of the tournament.
He's brought them back from a pretty dismal first half showing here.
Oh, goal to that point.
Mbappé certainly has. He's threatened the defence anyway.
That's better already, look.
And beating him and having his shirt tugged. A free kick for Argentina. View being taken, quite rightly, of the holding and jostling that blighted the first few games of the tournament, but is now being clamped down upon. Fazio seems to be using Mercado as a shield. Now he breaks out. It's just too high for him. Messi's got it in! Deflected in! Mercado claims the touch! A golden one for Argentina! Wow, there's a noise around here now! France 1, Argentina 2. The defender of the Argentinian national team has just scored one. That's much more important.
Well, the free kick comes from Messi. He does well to try and get a shot in. You could argue it wouldn't have troubled Lloris, but it doesn't matter because the deflections come off Mercado. And they're 2-1 up. Amazing how quickly a game of football can change. Got no words.
I knew your Spanish was good. Now, yellow card.
Yeah, it's a bit... Mbappé it is. I think it was Di Maria. No. Venegas with the lung. Reaction from the French now, I would imagine, with the quality they've got in this team.
Mbappé. It hits much to Mascherano. He's looking to send Pavon away, but you know, Pogba is one of the leading experienced figures.
Oh, it's France's turn. See what spirit they've got. See what character they've got.
Hernandez. This is now his fourth goal for Argentina in 23 games. Free kick France. Angry reaction from Perez under the ref's nose. Mbappé swinging in, headed out. Di Maria fouled by Griezmann.
A foul from Griezmann. It's going nowhere.
Messi. Pavon couldn't get his foot around the ball. Now Umtiti. Real Madrid-Barcelona partnership at the back. Giroud. Can't find Griezmann. What's Fazio done? Griezmann in, but he can't get around to score. And Federico Fazio's heart can come back to a more normal level.
Calamitous, wasn't it? It's a flick from Giroud.
And Tweedy, that's a super pass if Hernandez can get to it. He did. Mbappé leaves it, Pavard hits it! It's another glorious goal! And the France celebrations mirror those of Argentina's not long ago. Benjamin Pavard with a dream strike for his first France goal.
Brilliant ball from Matuidi. It's a good cross. When it comes thinking, take a touch, but no. We have seen some strikers. I mean, he's waited for it lovely and cuts across it on purpose. Reminded me of for Spain in the Portugal game.
Just over a year ago, even a few ardent French football fans had never heard his name. He'd been playing in Stuttgart in the second tier of German football. He helped get them up. He's had a full season in the Bundesliga since. And now in his 9th game for France, he scored a goal to make it France 2, Argentina 2 in the World Cup last 16. The knockout step. Di Maria really in the mood now. He hasn't had enough of the ball full stop today.
Excuse me, I don't know the dynamic, but he is the key.
A mixed bag player. Pavon through the legs of Hernandez. Out came Matuidi to cover and be pushed by Mercado. Decisions. I think that's the right collective now. A gaggle of substitutes.
I don't.
It's Hernandez. Hernandez in. Mbappé! Mbappé! Watch out, world! There's a new number 10. Kylian Mbappe's star is shining now, and it's risen higher than his. 3-2 France. The young man most likely has restored their lead.
Well, he's been the best player on the pitch. Pogba's involved again. Good ball out to the left-hand side. I still think the keeper's going to have a great skill there. Has a go on his left foot. Goes right through the keeper. It's a bad mistake. Could save that with his feet. I think he's got to do better, the goalkeeper. But make no mistake, Mbappé.
Mascherano, Pavon, second favourite. Otamendi allowed to stride on. but he can't arrow one Pavel.
After, and a couple of the players as well weren't happy with him.
The only man, just a man, in the France squad who wasn't born when they won the World Cup in '98. Giroud gets it through! The boy wonder! France have put 4 in the Argentina net and look well set for the quarter-finals. He's going to be a world beater.
He already is. Breathtaking. What's remarkable is his calmness for his age. Touch from Giroud, lovely touch. Doesn't even have to break stride. And was he ever going to miss? No. That could be game, set, match. The Argentines all over the place when they go.
Tavon. Beginning for France, it's Pogba now. It's Giroud now. Oh. And it's into the side of the net. Rasped there by the Chelsea striker.
Brilliant counter, Pogba at his best. Good feet, picks out the pass, and Giroud thinks he'll have a go. Doesn't quite get enough.
We know how quick Mbappé is, and he's waiting. There is Mbappé, and he tried to be unselfish. Mendy on the move. Again, Di Maria drifting away from Pogba. Cut out by Matuidi. You can see why he's a real... Di Maria.
There we go. Trying, I think it's lack of quality around him.
Out comes Arma. Top marks Messi. Now then, Messi out to Mesa. Big deflection on that, but unlike the one that Messi had, that one wasn't kind for Argentina. It was easy for Lloris.
You see that alone.
Di Maria. Oh, Pavard's been dispossessed here by Aguero. Aguero then immediately ganged up on him. Here's lost possession though, and here's Messi. And Messi has managed to get through, but he was off balance and he scuffed the shot.
They win it back well, and Messi can't wrap his right foot around it.
Here goes Messi. Here is Aguero, and the threat. Di Maria. Planted away.
Calmness to match the Aguero run. It was brilliant there.
Di Maria, and Lloris can watch that sail by. Di Maria, he's easily past Hernandez. He wants to beat him again. Already goal to give them late hope. Messi, the beaten finalists. Messi in. There's a chance. Oh, maybe there's a bit of life left yet, because Sergio Aguero only needs one chance. Hold on to your hats. There's a big 2 minutes on the way.
Oh, wow.
France 4, Argentina 3. It's another one out of nowhere.
What a pass from Messi. Was he ever missing Aguero? No, but the pass from Messi is exactly why he's needed deeper.
There'll be one big charge now.
They couldn't.
Maria puts it in. Sergio Aguero helps it out. Drilled across. Deflected away. Last touch of the match. We had excitement at the end, but in the end, it is France who've won through to the World Cup quarter-finals on a dramatic afternoon in Kazan. Kylian Mbappé with 2 of the 4 goals, and he won the penalty that started things off. Well, the knockout stages of the World Cup have come alive right from the start with a thriller in the capital of Tatarstan. It's Tatar Argentina from this World Cup. France 4, Argentina 3.
That was all right. Well, what a game of football we've just witnessed. Stunning stuff. Messi bows out. Will he ever see him play in a World Cup again? We have a new global superstar, Kylian Mbappé. He's the first teenager to score more than once in a World Cup tournament since Michael Owen did so in 1998. That was one goal in two separate